So in physics, work is said to be done when an object has a displacement or component of displacement along the direction of the force applied. It is given as, इसके दो different aspects हैं. For a constant force, for work done by a constant force is equal to W, which is equal to F dot S vector, right? And second is for work done by a variable force, it is given as integral of, it is given as W is equal to integral of work done by finding the work done for by that force. W is integral of dW from 0 to W, and this is equal to integral of F dot ds vector from initial position to final position. समझ आया सबको? हेलो?
Yes, sir.
So this is given as F dot ds vector from initial position to final position. Okay. So this is work done by a variable force. यहाँ पे भी you have to put this arrowhead here. Okay. So I'll give you an example of work done by a constant force. Example 1. Work done by a constant force. ये क्या है? तो देखो भाई, सब लोग ध्यान देंगे. This is a block which we take from this point A to this point B. What will be the direction of mg? This is the direction of mg acting on it, right? And this is the displacement of the block. Okay. This is x-axis. This is y-axis. I hope all of you understood what is this. Now, to find work done by mg, mg is a constant force here, right? So to find work done by mg from A to B, what is it? mg minus j cap dot h plus j cap. This is minus mgh. I hope all of you understood this. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Now, a very
Sure.
important thing which we should learn here is very important, very important. This F dot S vector. Work done, as we saw that, work done is given as F dot S vector. This S vector here is the displacement of the point from the displacement of the point of application of force, of the point of application of force with respect to the point about which, नहीं, displacement of the point of application of force, बस इतना ही है, ठीक है. And what is this F vector? F vector is the applied force. This F vector is the applied force, जिसका वर्क डन निकालना, ठीक है. I hope all of you understood what I am trying to say. Yes or no?
Sir,
बोल बेटा.
sir, in the one you have done, for example 1, how is mg the force, sir?
How is?
How is mg the applied force?
What made you think that mg cannot be a force?
No, sir, like applied force, right?
That is the applied force, na? Earth is applying the force, isn't it? We are not applying. See, we will find the work done. You are not switching on your camera again?
No, sir, your voice is breaking a bit from your
Okay, no
strength.
worries. ठीक है. So my take is, whatever force, we want to find the work done by whatever force, right? That is applied by somebody, some force or some object or the other. So here, if I am asking about finding the work done by mg, that is the applied force. Got it? Because Earth is applying that force. कोई तो
Yes.
apply करता ही है ना. And all these forces will be under the category of external forces. Internal force का work done तो निकाल ही नहीं रहे हम लोग. We are not finding work because of internal forces, right?
Yes.
So that's why we are saying कि भाई that is the point of application of force. तो application of force तो apply हो रहा है, तो application of force का point भी मिलेगा, हाँ या ना?
Yes, sir.
So यहाँ पे you can see that I have purposely drawn this vector, orange vector, from the center of this. You can see the displacement of this point from this point to this point. Yes or no?
Yes,
हाँ ना
sir.
बोलेंगे भाई सब लोग. तो ये है वर्क डन बाय ए कांस्टेंट फोर्स, ठीक है. इसी में एक चीज और समझ लो, वर्क डन फ्रॉम बी टू ए बाय द सेम फोर्स. अब क्या होगा? व्हाट इज द अप्लाइड फोर्स हियर? mg ओनली. दिस इज द पॉइंट ऑफ एप्लीकेशन, सेंटर है ना. द ग्रीन वेक्टर इज नाउ पॉइंटिंग डाउनवर्ड. यस और नो? This is mg for b to a. The displacement is again moving from the point of application, is again moving from the center of this to center of this point. Yes or no?
Yes.
It is minus h minus g cap, j cap, sorry. So now we have, it's mg minus j cap dot h minus j cap. So this is plus mg h. So now you can see here that work done in closed path A to B to A is AB plus BA, which is equal to MGH. Sorry, this is minus MGH. Work done from A to B was minus MGH plus MGH is equal to 0. समझ आया नहीं आया? हाँ ना बोलेंगे भाई सब लोग.
Yes, sir.
एकदम लिख डालो इसको फटाफट सब लोग. All of you note it. Once you are done writing, please type done, okay? All of you. हो गया, डन हो गया सबका? जियाशिनी नोटेड, कविश शाह, करमन सिंह गिल।
Yes, sir.
चलो, तो अब इसके बाद लेट्स सी द वर्क डन बाय द वेरिएबल फोर्स. एग्जाम्पल फॉर दिस इज एग्जाम्पल 2 फॉर वर्क डन बाय अ वेरिएबल फोर्स. ठीक है. So let's this is a block which is being pulled by a force capital F from this point x is equal to 0.
सर स्क्रीन नहीं दिखाई दे रहा.
Sorry. So this is example 2 for work done by a variable force. ठीक है. हाँ ना बोलेंगे भाई सब लोग.
यस सर.
तो यहां पर this is x is equal to x. ठीक है. So this force capital F is pulling the block from x is equal to x naught till x is equal to 0 to x is equal to x naught. ठीक है बच्चों. तो अब this force is a variable force. This force is a variable force. ठीक है. All of you. The value of this force is a plus bx. So it is varying linearly. अगर लेंथ के अलॉन्ग वेरी कर रहा है ना बेटा, इसको बोलते हैं लीनियर वेरिएशन. ठीक है. तो दिस फोर्स इज वेरिंग linearly from x is equal to 0 to x is equal to x naught. And this is how it is varying, a plus bx times I cap. You have to find the work done by this force. So find the work done by this force.
Sir, I couldn't hear you for a few minutes. Could you explain the A plus BX bar? What rated it?
It is the same force. It's the variable force a plus bx I cap. It is varying along x axis. Okay.
Okay.
So find the work done by this force in moving the object from x is equal to 0 to x is equal to x naught. Okay. तो क्या करेंगे इसमें? हाउ विल वी डू? बहुत सिंपल है, देखो ध्यान से सब. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी विल ब्रिंग दिस ब्लॉक somewhere in between x is equal to 0 to x is equal to x naught. तो somewhere at x is equal to x. ठीक है? Because the force is a variable force. So all of you can see this is the point of application of the force. I'll draw it with a different color. This is the red dot, right? So this is the point of application of force. Understood, everybody? Hello?
Yes.
Now we pull this block by a small distance ds. We pull this block by a small distance ds. So this purple vector is representing the displacement of the point of application of force. Understood? Hello?
Yes, sir.
This purple vector is representing the displacement ds vector. And the blue vector here is representing the force F vector. Now the question arises, why we calculate dW as F dot ds vector? The reason is, why we do this is, समझ रहा है? Why we do this is, for that small displacement, this capital F force, we assume that does not change significantly. For that small distance, displacement, dx, we assume that the capital F force is not changing significantly. समझ आया बेटा सबको? हाँ ना बोलो.
Yes.
Right? तो यहाँ पे the displacement vector ds is how much? Dx I cap. This is the displacement vector. And this is, I can say that this is dx I cap. Because why dx I cap? Because we are assuming that the block is displaced by a small distance from x is equal to x to x is equal to x plus dx. ये कहां से कहां तक गया है? x से लेके x plus dx तक गया है. Understood? Everybody understood this? Say yes or no.
Yes.
So now this is a plus bx I cap dot x plus, sorry, not x plus, this is dx I cap. So this is a dx plus bx dx, and this is dw. I hope all of you understood this. Yes or no?
Yes.
Now this dw is what? 0 to w. This is integral of a dx from 0 to x naught plus integral of bx dx from again from 0 to x naught. So w is equal to dx, a is a constant. This is a dx from 0 to x naught plus integral of x dx is x square by 2 from 0 to x naught. All, हाँ, एक चीज which I forgot to mention here was these a and b are positive constants, okay? So when we substitute the limits here, sorry, my bad, this is x only, right? Ax. So when we substitute the limits here, it is ax naught plus bx naught square by 2. This is w. I hope all of you understood this. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
This is how we find the work done by a variable force. Anybody is having any doubts in this, please ask. Hello.
Sir.
Yes.
लिखिए. Note it. All of you note it.